Hey, can you guys see me? We're good? We're good? All right, here we go. Let's go record some. Let's go do some audits. We got the camera. We got the AR-15. And here we go. Today we're exercising our First Amendment right, freedom of press. And we're also exercising our Second Amendment right, the right to bear arms, open carry in the state of Colorado. I already know we're in Castle Rock, Colorado. I already know that the cops are gonna show up. Castle Rock does not do good. And both hands are not on my firearm. I do want to make that clear that both hands are not on the firearm. One hand is carrying my cell phone. The other hand is carrying my camera. So both hands are not nowhere near my gun. So we're gonna go ahead and cross the street. The reason why I'm dressed like this is to protect my privacy of who I am. What's up, InCap Gamer? The reason why I'm dressed like this is to protect the privacy of who I am. I don't want them knowing who I am. So yeah. Today it's like 91 degrees. Um, and yeah, it's super smoky from all the wildfires. Super smoky from all the wildfires. The Aspen Acre Fire uh is near Pueblo, Colorado, and it's almost at like 100,000 acres burned. Uh, like 200 homes lost. So not good, not good. I was actually down there a few days ago. Um, yeah, 100,000 acres, crazy. There's multiple wildfires in the state of Colorado. It's not just that one. Um, so yeah, actually, I don't know if I want to carry this big ass camera. I might go put it back. I'm live streaming. I'm good. I'm good. Actually, I'll just leave it over here for a minute. Hey, look, there's Castle Rock PD right there. The police department, one of the cops just drove past us. One of the cops just drove past us. Colorado City, yeah, Colorado City, Rye, Colorado, parts of Florence, where the Supermax prison is, where El Chapo is under pre-evacuation. And then Rye, Colorado, Beulah is where the fire started. Yeah, Beulah, Colorado is where the fire started. So, but I'm in Castle Rock, Colorado right now. It's like 90 degrees, super hot, super dry, like no wind. All right, I'll set my other camera down. Hopefully it doesn't fall. We'll be all right. Excuse me. The whole setup is like 6 grand, 7 grand for that camera. Also got the gloves just to show you. And we're in Castle Rock, Colorado. Let's not forget situation. Water restrictions. Yeah, there is water restrictions. I've never recorded in Castle Rock, so this is the first time for me. There we go. Yeah, that's the first time for me. There's a Chase Bank up here on this hill. Up here, there's a Chase Bank. I'm gonna go record them. Let's go do a First Amendment audit on the bank. Not actually on like their property because it's private property, right? But I'll go close enough where we can get it. Yo, yo, time, my big brother. What's up? What's up, X? How you doing? Long time no see. Much love. Much love. I ain't gonna lie, I'm sweating bad right now. It's fucking hot as shit. It's hot as shit. I should have brought my water. I wasn't thinking about it though. I wasn't gonna do Castle Rock today. I was gonna do it another time, but I've heard Castle Rock Police Department's really fucked up and like violate people's rights all the time. So I thought I would come check it out and see what's going on up here. So here's the Chase Bank right there. There's also another bank right over there. PNC Bank. PNC Bank. It's fucking hot. Someone's probably gonna call the 911 saying, "Oh my god, there's a suspicious person carrying an, a big gun. He's near a bank." That tends to happen a lot when we exercise not only our First Amendment right but our Second Amendment right. Uh, we DMA and I um well, I did it, he didn't. I went out with my AR-15 and we did Sheridan, um, Arapahoe County, and like a few other places. And Sheraton actually did okay, which was we were really surprised. Um, I think they're the only police department during the day when we were out recording that didn't have their AR-15s out. The other departments showed up with their AR-15s. They never had their guns pointed at me, thank God. Uh, but they had definitely had them out. So we might bounce from here and head somewhere else. So I don't think anything's gonna happen. To be honest, I might. Let's cross the street. See, We might go somewhere else and record. What time is it? Uh, yeah, Sheraton don't have no money. Can someone tell me what time it is? Colorado time? I might have enough time to go where I wanted to go originally to do this. I'm not gonna say it because I know that police department watches my live streams. They watch my channel. 4:30, okay. Uh, yeah, I probably won't have enough time. What's props? I wanted to kind of go southern Colorado, not the Springs. The Springs already knows me. Can't do Denver because Denver is not an open carry city, so you can't open carry a gun in Denver. Um, so I wanted to go south. Um, yeah, I wanted to go south. So we're on a public sidewalk. As you can see, right here's a public sidewalk. And here's the bank right in front of us, PNC Bank. Um, so I'm gonna stand on the public sidewalk. The bank can see me from right here. So as you see, public sidewalk, guys. Public sidewalk. Here's the bank right here. I'm gonna turn my brightness down a little bit. My phone's already getting hot. Hold on, guys. All right, there we go. I turned my brightness down a little bit. Yeah, this is PNC Bank. Uh, they got all these large windows. I know they can see me. Um, and I'm on the public sidewalk, as you guys can see. So record here for a minute and see what happens. Thank you for all the love and support, guys. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for all the likes. Here soon, I'm gonna start uploading videos and start taking my videos from unlisted slash private and start uploading them again so you guys can see them. I did that for a reason. I really can't go into details about it. So, but soon we're gonna have videos again, and then the videos I did have already published and out on my YouTube channel, I'm gonna start uh taking them from private slash unlisted and then upload them again. So more content to become. And I'm gonna start doing more live stream for you guys. Definitely gonna start doing more live streams. More more First Amendment audits, kind of like this, right? Where not only are we conducting a First Amendment audit on a bank, but we're also exercising my Second Amendment right, the right to bear arms. So not only am I recording, but I also got my AR-15. I had to come to the shade for a second. Fucking sweating, guys. My bad. We appreciate you for your time. And thank you. You're absolutely welcome, my friend. You're welcome, guys. You are more than welcome. You know, your rights are getting stripped every single day. Our government hates the American people from having rights. Um, they want to take them away from you. So you got to exercise your rights like muscles. If you don't If you don't, you lose them. And you gotta prove a point with this government that we have rights. Um, so yeah, like in the state of Colorado, starting August 1st. Yeah, starting August 1st, um, they're banning guns. Well, not banning them, but they're making it way more hard to get them. And they're switching the capacity from a 15 round mag capacity, so you got 15 rounds for your guns, to 5 or 10 rounds per gun, which I think is absolutely stupid. California has that law, and then they're banning some weapons or guns. Some AR-15s are going to be banned. Um, yeah, it's really bad. Virginia is worse. Virginia just passed their law, which goes in effect August as well in Virginia, and they're banning like all the guns, anything that's semi-automatic, high, semi-automatic, and takes more than 10 rounds. They're banning them, which is absolutely crazy. What's up, Johnny Bravo? Blue Line Transparency, what's up? Doesn't Colorado normalize have mountains? Yeah, mountains are west. They're all west. Okay, give me a second. If you're interested in that, something a officer per se. Hold on, let me read it real quick, Johnny. So join the job back on my federal job on the road. I just worked with the security personnel, and they had a full cop setup car. It was flashing red and blue lights. Oh shit, where was that at? But that's what I say, like, the government's not your friend. Right way. They're here to strip you from your rights and make you feel like that you don't have them, especially cops, right? If you don't bow down to cops, like if a cop right now were to come here and make contact and say, "Oh, we got, a 911 call for suspicious activity." Well, suspicious activity is not a crime, right? It's not a felony, it's not a misdemeanor. Here's Castle Rock PD right there. So it's not a crime, it's not a misdemeanor, it's not a felony. Unit 0117, Castle Rock PD right there. Um, so it's not a crime, right? Suspicious activity. And when you put a cop in their place and they're like, "Oh, we want your ID to know who we're talking to," absolutely not. Absolutely not. I have not committed any crimes at all. Uh, and you're not getting my ID. Well, why are you doing that? Is there a reason? Do you have warrants? No, I don't have warrants. I'm doing it to protect my privacy. You know, you're not obligated to give a cop your ID. So there's another cop right over there, guys. See him? So they're driving by. They're making their presence known that they're around the area, but they're not coming to make contact with me. So they're driving around, so they know I see them. So they know I see them, but they're not going to make contact. So, which is good. Good for them. One, I'm happy for that because I'm not breaking any laws right now, right? I'm in the public sidewalk. Um, my gun is fully legal and I'm legally allowed to do what I'm doing right now. Um, so good for them for not making contact, right? And trying violating my rights. Um, good. I'm happy for them. So good job, Castle Rock. So far. So far. They might show up. They're over here. They're down here somewhere. So they might show up and try to make contact with me. I don't think they will. They might. Let's see though. So one just drove up this road, and then there's one down here somewhere. I don't know where he went. I lost visual. And I like to see it. So clearly these police departments are learning somewhat not to fuck with us. Um, this is the first police department that has made their presence known that they're in the area, but have not made contact. Everywhere I've been doing this, even with DMA, and if you haven't already, go subscribe to DMA and let him know I sent you. But um, everywhere that him and I did this, we got contact. Uh, everywhere. They were trying to fish for a crime. They were asking a lot of questions. You know what police do? Policing, right? Oh, what are you guys doing today? Oh, what's your YouTube channel? Oh, what's your name? You know, trying to build something against you, trying to find a reason to hem you up. Castle Rock, on the other hand, right now, they're in the area making themselves known that they're here, but not contacting me, which I like it. So that being said, we're gonna bounce out of here. We're gonna bounce out of here. Now I know that feeling, my friend. Sorry, let me catch up on chat real quick. Uh, gotta go. Hope you and folks are doing well. Thank you, man. That's a win. Yes, it is a win. They're starting to do better in Colorado. Asked her if she was a cop, and she said ex-cop, so she is security with red and blues on her car. That's absolutely against the law. That's crazy. That's crazy. A security with red and blue lights, acting like a cop. I would say that's impersonating a law enforcement officer. That's definitely impersonating a law enforcement officer. I bet you she's probably tried pulling people over in the past. That's absolutely nuts. All right, I gotta go grab my actual camera, but I'm gonna keep the live stream going until I get to my car. So I already know once I turn this camera off and stop recording, then they'll come make contact. Sorry, guys, it's hard to read chat with the sun out. So yeah, I guess um these cops are doing better, guys, in Colorado. Um, they really haven't fucked with us, uh, per se, like they used to. There's a cop right there, like they used to, um, until um, what do you call it? They're really not fucking with us like they used to. So there he goes right there. He's in the far right lane going. I guess they're learning. And I think a big part of the reason why they're learning, I'll be honest, um, is because all the auditors in Colorado, um, DMA's definitely made change. I will say that. Him and I have been to a few places uh, where they've actually put up signage, like actual signs, saying like restricted area, and then they put up gates or whatever that was never there before. So like we did a follow up. So clearly they're getting like more training not to fuck people with camera. So which is good and bad. I mean, I'll take it. That's definitely a win in my eyes. Uh, but it's hard to get content now. You know, it's definitely hard to get content. Because everywhere you go, they're super, super weird, like polite and don't fuck with you. I'll take it though. When I started my channel, that's all I wanted was to be able to record in public, exercise our rights, and not be harassed by government officials. Um, so the cops are doing better, I guess, but still, like the city employees, like the courthouse and shit, city hall. they're still crazy about it and give you a hard time about recording and, oh, you can't record in here. It's private property and it's not. So here's my camera for the people that were wondering. All right, guys, I'm gonna jump off of here. I'm gonna go hit up another town and see how they react. Like there's an undercover cop. All right, guys. Thank you guys for joining. Much love. God bless. And remember, always keep the camera rolling. Until next time, guys, stay blessed. Much love and peace.